thousands of ships, dozens of wars, and one shipyard that has endured it all, from the military giants of Kaiser Germany to the luxurious yachts of billionaires. This is Blohm Voss, a name that builds dreams, technologies ahead of their time. Their ships went to war, their yachts sailed the Mediterranean, from Kaiser Wilhelm to Roman Abramovich, one shipyard for all eras. This is the story of Blohm Voss, and you will see it right now. Blohm Voss was founded in 1877 in the port city of Hamburg, at the very heart of industrializing Germany. Two entrepreneurs, Hermann Blohm and Ernst Voss, created a shipyard that quickly transcended private business. Soon it became the flagship of imperial ambitions, building powerful steamships and warships for the Kaiser's navy. Here, battleships were born, setting sail under the flag of the German Empire to demonstrate power on the seas. In an era when metal and steam defined the balance of power in the world, Blohm Voss became an important strategic asset. In every rivet, in every hull, there was not just technical progress, but the spirit of the time. The shipyard reflected Germany's ambitions, from a regional power to a global player. By the early 20th century, Blohm Voss was building not only military ships, but also liners for civilian navigation. This shipyard was not just a factory. It became a symbol of industrial might, engineering breakthroughs, and the political goals of the era. During World War II, Blohm Voss became part of the military machine of the Third Reich. The shipyard, previously known for passenger and commercial vessels, was repurposed for the needs of Nazi Germany. Here, submarines were produced, primarily the legendary Type 7 U-boats, which became symbols of underwater warfare in the Atlantic. Destroyers, auxiliary ships, and supply tankers for the Kriegsmarine were also built. The factories were under heightened security, access was strictly limited, and the regime was highly militarized. From 1941, forced labor was employed at the shipyard. Hundreds of prisoners and foreign workers toiled under harsh conditions, often without adequate food and safety. Technologically, the shipyard reached a peak of efficiency, but the cost of this efficiency was monstrous. In 1943, Allied aviation began systematic bombings of industrial sites in Hamburg, including Blohm Voss. The factories came under targeted fire, and by 1945, much of the production capacity was destroyed. This marked the end of the military era for the shipyard, and the beginning of its post-war rethinking. After the war, Blohm Voss lay in ruins, the factory almost erased from the face of the earth by Allied aviation. Steel frames, collapsed hangars, empty workshops. But by the 1950s, an incredible journey of recovery began. Without machinery, without capital, only with hands and determination, the shipyard reassembled its team, purchased metal, and launched its first constructions. But now, not weapons, but commercial and passenger vessels. Each ship became a symbol of new life. Instead of destroyers, cargo liners. Instead of submarines, peaceful projects. This shift gave Blohm Voss a chance not just to survive, but to return to the elite of European shipbuilding. In the 1960s, the shipyard was once again mentioned among the flagships of the industry. This was not just an industrial victory, it was a symbol of Germany's economic miracle. Since the late 20th century, the Blohm Voss shipyard has made a dramatic turn, from battleships and destroyers to mega yachts and personal palaces on water. Now it is not just a shipbuilding factory, but a place where billionaires' dreams are born. The first major step was the restoration of the legendary Savarona. In the 1930s, it was the longest yacht in the world. Updated and sparkling, it symbolized the new direction of the company. Luxury, attention to detail, and engineering excellence. The clients are no longer states but private individuals. Arab sheikhs, European industrialists, heirs of dynasties and technological visionaries. Each project is classified. The only thing known is that the outcome is something grandiose. These yachts feature everything: helicopter pads, seawater pools, cinemas, elevators, hospitals. Beneath the decks, kilometers of cables, hundreds of tons of steel, unique stabilization and safety systems, shining hulls, glossy interiors, where every detail is the result of handcrafted work. These yachts are not sold in catalogs. They are not compared in reviews. They are beyond competition. And it is Blohm Voss that has become the embodiment of these ambitions. Not just building yachts, but creating legends. It was with this yacht that a new chapter began for Blohm Voss. When Eclipse was launched in 2010, the world gasped. This was not just the longest yacht in the world, it was a challenge to the entire yacht market. Built to order for Roman Abramovich, measuring 162.5 meters, it embodied the highest level of technology and luxury of its time. On board 2 helicopter pads, a mini submarine, a cinema, pools, and a full crew. And of course, the renowned anti-paparazzi system capable of blinding camera lenses with lasers. Such privacy protection was implemented for the first time in the world of yachts. The project's cost was estimated to exceed $500 million. This is not just an expensive toy, it is an engineering statement with political and symbolic undertones. The Blohm Voss shipyard applied unique technologies, from vibration protection to navigation systems, many of which remain closed to the general public. Eclipse remains one of the most guarded and mysterious yachts in the world. Its launch marked the moment when Blohm Voss firmly established itself as the shipyard of the elite, those who can afford the impossible. Today, Blohm Voss is part of the German shipbuilding giant Lürssen, which is rightly considered a leader in the world of superyachts. Since 2016, the shipyard has undergone a complete transformation. Production facilities have been modernized, docks expanded, and new hangars built. Now, not only are mega yachts created here, but projects for the maintenance of NATO fleets, the retrofitting of military ships, and the production of unique special vessels for state needs are also realized. The shipyard employs hundreds of specialists, engineers, and craftsmen, many of whom continue the traditions established in the 19th century. Blohm Voss has preserved historical continuity, but has fully transitioned to 21st century standards. Today, it is no longer just an iconic shipyard. It is part of the technological empire Lürssen, where German precision, innovation, and absolute quality control come together. Blohm Voss is more than just a shipyard. It is a symbol of German engineering, a legacy of nearly 1.5 centuries. First, ships for the Kaisers, then, submarines and battleships, later, superyachts for billionaires. Throughout its journey, the company has been valued for quality, reliability, and attention to detail. Clients have repeatedly emphasized, here they build not just ships, but works of art on water. Today, the name Blohm Voss is spoken with respect among marine architects and designers worldwide. Each vessel launched here is the result of engineering thought and handcrafted precision. And while owners change and eras pass, the name of the shipyard remains synonymous with prestige and confidence in every rivet of the hull. The history of Blohm Voss is not just a story about a shipyard. It is a journey where epics intertwine, from imperial battleships to 21st century superyachts. They have survived wars, destruction, generational changes and trends, but have preserved their essence, to create the best in the maritime world. And today, under the flag of Lürssen, the legend continues to live on. This shipyard still has everything ahead.